What up? What up? What up? What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. We are live right now, man. And make sure you tag your friends. It's Tuesday. Tuesday, you know what we do? We do Transformation Tuesday, have a special guest. Probably the out of my guests, probably the most well-known so far this round. Guest. Everybody knows this guest. If you don't, you haven't been around that long. And if you don't know who this guest is, you will after tonight. And you're going to be glad that you did. So we're now streaming on YouTube, on the public page, and inside of the group. So if you're watching on the public page, the public Facebook page, you can share this live on your personal page. And I advise you to do that. That's a way to spread the word. And I see y'all chiming in on the public page. What's going on? What's going on? Happy Tuesday. Hey, Ryan, he got it, man. What it look like, what it be like, what it do. That's what I say on the Bad Podcast every episode. Yeah. What's up, brother Eddie? So if you're watching on YouTube, hey man, I'm excited that you're watching on YouTube. YouTube is the jam. That's where we're gonna post a lot of content. So if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, go to our YouTube channel, subscribe. We have shorts. They call it shorts on YouTube there. You got the Bad Podcast, and then we're gonna have a lot of behind the scenes stuff on YouTube, studio stuff. Just a whole lot of stuff on YouTube, man. So I advise that you go to YouTube. We're gonna be adding some chef videos on YouTube. YouTube's gonna be the jam, man. So if you hadn't subscribed to the YouTube channel, go and do that. Just search E2M Fitness and don't watch you can. There actually are some really good E2M Fitness reviews, people that actually did the program and documented it. There's some really good videos on YouTube. It's rare that you find review videos that we recommend, and all the ones I've seen so far have been really good because it works. If you're watching on the outside world, man, and you don't know it does work, all the inside folks know that it works as well. So tag your friends. We'll start right at 8:03. I'll bring in my special guest right at 8:03. I see West Coast is in the house inside the group. I'm kind of switching back and forth. I got two, I guess, kind of two streams going. I can see the public page, people speaking to me saying what's up. And then also I can see those that are inside the group saying hey. And I see Patty. Patty, that's that autocorrect, man. Autocorrect always put my name as Dawson. That is hilarious. So she's like, hey, Dawson. So anyway, we're going to jump right in, man. Bring in my special guest. Bring it to the stage, none other than the man, Mike Spann. What's up, brother?
What's up? How you doing?
Hey, man, I am good. Listen, first, brother, thank you for coming on, man. Kind of ending off the round with my main man, and super excited about it, man. And I'm not gonna waste time, Mike. I want you to give the folks the background. A lot of people know about your funny videos and things. We're gonna talk about that, but like, who was Mike Spann? What was Mike Spann fitness journey before he found E2M, and how did he find E2M?
Gotcha. So before E2M, well, if you go all the way back to Mike Spann in high school, he was that 3-sport athlete, always thin, didn't think he was going to get big or anything like that. Then the college 15 hit. Then after the college 15 hit, you get with your significant other and you get that happy weight and all kinds of stuff. And so then you start ballooning. Got up to about 250 or so. When my brother got married, I saw myself in the pictures and said, no, we can't live like this. So I actually joined Beachbody and had the insanity and went crazy with that. Lost a few pounds, but anybody who's done kind of those programs knows once you stop, you're going to put the weight right back on. So ended up ballooning up into the 300s. When I got to the 300s, I went to the doctor and I was like, nah, you kidding. But so then my cousin, I put a feeler out. I said, hey, I'm going to start trying to lose weight. I'm going to put it online so that way, this is like my accountability. My cousin reached out and said, "Hey, there's this program called E2M. You and Amy should look into it." So we didn't at first. We just tried it on our own. And then as time rolled around, I had lost like 2 pounds in the 6 month period since I went to the doctor. So then she mentioned it again because the round was about to open up again, and said, "Okay, well, we'll give it a try." The buy one get one
Yeah,
was
man.
the icing on the cake for that. So y'all remember that as y'all are talking about E2M. If you got that buy one get one in for spouses, that really does sell because it got us in here. Um, so my cousin Natasha, shout out to you. She got us in, and yeah, March 2022. So this is next round is going to be our 2 year anniversary. E2M anniversary.
Nice. I love it, man. So it's so funny how like stories are so similar. Like, bro, literally the same. Three sport athlete, gained weight, got married, gained weight, did Beachbody, did Insanity, did P90. I always say P30X because I did about a month worth, and I was same, man. But so this week the theme is celebration, man. This is week 8. A lot of people have been on this journey. There's a lot of new G's that are watching. And one thing one thing I know about Mike and just when it comes to this program is Mike's gonna have fun, and Mike's gonna celebrate. He's gonna get people together, man. And so I want to go back, man. What was the thing that just kind of like? I mean, I know it's your personality, man, but what led you to kind of like really get interactive in the group and really start to do things and make it fun, man? And how important is that on the journey?
So to be honest, I just there was a couple posts where, okay, let me just go back first. So I've always been that like into pop culture and stuff like that. I mean, growing up, and I'm old school too. So it was Nick at Night with my grandma and all kinds of stuff. So I reference a lot of things. So a lot of things when I see them or hear them, it brings back something. So in the lives and whatnot, coaches, they'll say something and it will just make me think of one thing or another. So at first I was just having fun, just making like just simple memes and whatnot. And it actually caught your attention. And so you had me on your other podcast. And so that kind of just made me branch out because at first I was kind of hesitant because, it's like it's supposed to be just about the fitness. So I didn't want to branch out too much. But I kind of had like an OG and you were like, okay, yeah, we like this. So I was like, okay, well, let's just branch out a little bit. And then, like you said, it's kind of just my personality. I'm a kid at heart. I just and having fun on the journey, that's going to keep you going. I mean, without a doubt, it may be a grind, but if you find the humor in it, first and foremost, if you can find the fun in it, it'll make it go by just like that. Like I did a step cardio workout today. I was having fun with the music. That 45 minutes went by and it felt like I didn't do anything. So if you can find the joy in anything, I know they say if you find the joy in your work, it never seems like you've worked a day in your life. Well, it's the same thing with fitness. If you can find the joy in it, it will lessen that anxiety you have with it. It'll lessen your muscles won't feel as tired sometimes. You'll get through it. So yeah.
That man, that is so good. But I will say this: I don't care how many songs, I don't care how many memes, I don't care how much we laugh. Plank tucks suck.
We don't talk about plank tucks. No.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. No, that's fire, man. And that's so good and so true. A lot of people are resonating with that, man. Just understanding, like, you got to choose your hard, man. Fitness is hard, but being unhealthy is hard, man. And so being able to laugh and you talk about how I kind of encouraged it, but it really stems from Jeff. Jeff has the best sense of humor. He don't take anything personal. I
Many
mean
times
we
he's been the center of
yes Yes, like
Of my post, Kim's post. I mean, many of us, yeah,
yes.
great sense of humor. So yeah,
Bro, I mean the best sense of humor because I mean, like before like I was pretending to be him, putting his head on F by. I mean, just anything, man. And he has just the best perspective and that's what he wants because he understand, always salute, to all of the veterans, man. He's been through a lot with just being in the army, man. And so being able to be in fitness, man, and find people to have fun. We kind of we stem off of that. He set the precedent for that, and that's what opened the door for that and all of us, man. So, getting into the celebration piece, man. I was on Instagram, doing a live, and somebody said, Mr. Spann is the E2M Atlanta mayor. Like the guy of the Atlanta area, man. And I know you guys do a celebration. And so let's talk about that because there's a lot of new G's that this is the first time they finish in 8 weeks. And just what do y'all do in Atlanta to celebrate the end of a round? Where did that come from? I know there was always Atlanta group, never disrespect to the OG Atlanta folks. Don't come for me, but I just know that you kind of stepped up in the last couple of months, or almost a year now. Just talk about that aspect a little bit.
yeah. So what we try to do is at the end of every round we'll get together. Most of the time we're at our Chattahoochee Food Works. It's a little food hall, so we get together just to celebrate a hard fought round. I'm gonna put it that way, a hard fought round, because for 8 weeks you go through it, whether ups and downs, downs and ups, tucks up and down, all kinds of stuff. So um, they had it going on before I joined as an admin of the Atlanta group a year ago. So shout out to A Mac and Felita and Kenya for keeping the train moving. But yeah, every 8 weeks we'll get together. We also try to get together because Atlanta is so big and spacious. Sometimes we'll get together in our county areas and things of that nature, just because we're so spread out. And if you've been to Atlanta, it takes about an hour just to get to from Decatur to Atlanta, and whatnot. So, but yeah, every 8 weeks. So I would implore you, wherever you are, to get with those who are in your area, to celebrate a hard fought round, celebrate your wins, celebrate all the adversity you've gone through to get to where you are. Um, don't say I've only lost 10 pounds, I've only lost 5 pounds, I've only lost. No, 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 no. You did it. You did a wonderful job with it. And that's what I love about the end of the round, regardless of if it's the celebration. I love seeing the end of round picks.
Me too.
I love seeing the end of round stories. That's what actually keeps me going from round to round, and that's what I love to see and talk about with people who you may have never met before. So that's one of the good things about having those events and things just throughout the round. But then at the end of the round celebration, you get to hear those stories where you never saw. The last time we had one, there were the Amos sisters, Vicky and Lisa. I had never seen their before pictures, so they pulled out the phones, and I was, just taking. It's like a double take because you see them now, but you didn't see them before, depending on when you joined. So you don't know the stories behind it, and some of those stories they're definitely inspirational and will keep you moving forward.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Totally agree, man. And just that, and that's the secret sauce of E2M, man. Coming together, celebrating. So right now, y'all that are watching live and even on the replay, connect with somebody in your area. The end of the round is this weekend, man. Come together, find a spot, get together and just fellowship, man. E2M brings us together. Just says it all the time, man. When you see somebody with E2M shirt on, you can say, hey, E2M, because it is a connection there. If you see somebody with a Nike shirt on, you're not gonna say, hey, Nike. That it's not the same, man. But definitely if you see somebody with a Mason Twist shirt on, you know. Right. Exactly. So as we get ready to I guess kind of transition out, Mike, speaking of the Mason Twist movement, and you usually give me previews, so I don't know what's dropped yet. Mike, I don't know if you got it has the one you sent me today dropped yet?
We'll drop tomorrow. So
Okay.
at the end of the round, because of anytime there's a plank tuck, I try to give y'all something to get through it. So there's another plank tuck song coming in the morning that'll hopefully get y'all through it. So we
Listen.
work hard.
Listen, I'll say this, man. And I'll give you your flowers publicly, man. Your content gets better and better. Your videos get better and better, and every time you drop something, it get better and better, man. So y'all be on the lookout, man. This is Super Bowl halftime worthy. That's what I was. That's
Usher, baby.
that's what I'm gonna say, man. This is Super Bowl halftime worthy, man. So, man, before we get out of here, Mike, give you a chance to shout out whoever you want to shout out. Anything you want to leave with the people, any words of encouragement, anything you want to say before we slide out, and I'll pull you off and do the last couple announcements.
Yes. So first and foremost, let me shout out my lovely wife. She didn't want to be on camera today. That's all good. She's doing her workout right now, so we'll give her that excuse. But I've said it before. It's such a blessing to have somebody that can work out with you that'll keep you accountable. So shout out to her. Shout out to all of my Atlanta crew. Again, shout out to Shout out to EWA. We bring the funny. Todd, Mr. Plank Tugs, Antoine. We need to see you more in the group. With your craziness.
Get them.
Shout out to all the coaches. I know last week was Coach Appreciation Week. Normally we kind of do it bigger, and I apologize for dropping the ball with that, but I just want to thank y'all. And like I said earlier about Jeff's sense of humor. Oh man, Mandy. I can't tell you how many times she's been the center of something funny. Wit here lately, you've just been the Wittinator, the Terminator. You've been killing us. So shout out to all the coaches. We definitely appreciate you. And shout out to all the NGs that have come this far this round. My NGs that I know from back in Alabama, Nikki, my cousin, Keisha, shout out to you. Those who are coming back, shout out to all of you. It's been a hard journey. And I'm proud of all of you for making it this far, whether this is your 8th week or this is round infinity for you in the 8th week of that. Shout out to you for getting it done.
That's right. Good stuff, man. Appreciate you, Mike. All right, folks. So, couple quick announcements. Make sure it's contest time. Make sure you submit your pictures for your contest, so we can give out some money, some prize money. We got really good prizes. If you didn't submit your initial picture, it's too late. Don't worry about it. Do it next round. Bring in somebody so you can do it. But make sure you submit your contest pictures so that we can get that going and you can win your prizes and all the things, man. And I'm telling you, man, whenever I was doing contests, it was like a whole lot of people doing it, and the competition was stiff. It's not as many people competing, man. So don't feel like you're not good enough, or don't feel like you can't submit your pictures, man. I encourage you to do that. Also, reminder of the pop-up this Saturday in Charlotte. Come through if you're in the Charlotte surrounding area and you're available. Come through, meet the coaches. We're gonna be out there. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna work out. You might even see me. I might be there as well. Shoot up there. I got basketball that afternoon, but we might work it out. So want to remind you of that, man. And like my man Mike said, it's week 8, man. It's time to celebrate the hard work that you put in. Find somebody in your area to celebrate with. Find some people to celebrate with. And just celebrate the journey. The pop-up is in Charlotte at Freedom Park. I think it's at 8 a.m. So Freedom Park, 8 a.m. Come early. All you got to bring is a yoga mat and some water. Also bring somebody that's not in E2M. This is the perfect time for them to find out what E2M is about. Bring a friend. We may have some giveaways for non-E2M people, to let them know about the program. So bring a friend that's not an E2M, invite them out to Freedom Park, 8 a.m. on Saturday morning. All right, y'all. I think we're good to go. Till next time, we out of here.